Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and today I have a very special guitar lesson for you. So this song that I'm playing is actually composed by a very good friend of mine that lives over in Croatia, and this is his second single, and he asked me if I could kind of share it, and I thought no better way of sharing and caring than to put out a short little lesson teaching the main riff in this tune, okay? So at the end of the video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the timestamp up here. I'm going to attach his actual original tune, and I'm also going to put a YouTube link somewhere around the description. So you'll be able to actually go and hear his original tune, which I highly recommend, because Antonio, my friend, I think you did a really great job with this tune, and congratulations. Okay, so for you guys wanting to learn this, if you just heard my intro, you probably heard that I had some percussive stuff going in there, right? So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. But don't be afraid, my friends who are beginners, and if you feel like this might be going over your head, I'm also going to show you how to kind of just finger style your way through it and make it sound really nice without those percussive things, okay? So the kind of simple, more beginner thing is going to sound more like this. Something like that, right? And then you have that nice little thing here. Right? So I'm going to be showing you how to do that without the percussive things. So don't worry if you're still not into this stuff. It's going to be a fun lesson for you as well. Okay, let's stop talking and get walking. One last thing. If you haven't yet, make sure to go download my picture chord book. It's 42 pages. It's totally free. It's going to teach you how to master the fretboard. Enough talking, let's get walking. That was actually a real boom sound there. See you at the close-up. See you there. Alrighty, so welcome to the close-up. Let's get right into it here. So first, I'm just going to start off very slowly by showing you the shapes. So the first shape looks like this. I'm on the 9th fret, 5th string, and the 4th string, 7th fret. And I'm just playing those two strings, okay, for now. Alright, so 5th and 4th string. And then the shape goes down. Alright. So I'm just showing you the fingerings for now. Then I'm going to show you kind of what else you could do. Okay. So 9, 7. Then that whole shape, lucky for us, stays exactly the same and slides down. So I'm here at the 9th fret. Now I'm sliding down to the 7th fret. Again, those same two strings, right? Then, imagine if you were playing a C major, but without your first finger. So that would give you kind of a C major 7 would be the name. But don't worry about that for now. Just think of the shape. Again, those two strings, right? And then that goes up a whole tone. So, the shapes. That's kind of the main groove. Okay. So, kind of get that under your fingers. And then let me show you what else we can do with this. So once you kind of got that down, let's take it a step further. So let's start off again. And now, on this first one, we're only going to play two strings. And I'm using my first finger for the 4th string and my thumb for the 5th string. And now, when we go to this next shape, we can put in that open 3rd string as well. Gives a really nice sound. You could play around with using that note in here too, which sounds a little bit almost like it's off, but for this song it works. So those are all things you can experiment with, right? But here it sounds really nice. So here I like to add it. Okay, so that's the same fingerings, just adding in the 3rd string there now. Okay. And now, here we're going to have a little finger style, like basic pattern, okay? So that's kind of going to go like this. So that's bass, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string. Okay, so. Sorry, I played the 3rd string instead of the 2nd one. Okay, so. Then it goes to the next one. And here what I like to do is just play 5, 4, 3, 4. Okay, so see how nice that sounds? And you can play around with that, mix it up, make it your own, right? But that's just kind of a nice thing that you could do, okay? So, ba, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, ba. Sorry. I keep making the mistake. Sorry. I learned this yesterday, or 2 days ago. Okay, so bear with me here. Okay, let's keep going. So now let me show you the next cool little thing that happens, and then let's talk about adding the percussive things. So this happens about a couple of times, right? And then it goes into, okay, so that is now the 12th and the 10th fret, 5th string, 4th string. See how nice that is? And then it goes back down here, 10, 9. So, and then your pinky's gonna play this cool little melody. Let me get the light down a little bit so it's not too bright for you there. Okay, so okay, so I'm playing this first. I'm doing a little walk down, and then I'm playing these 12th fret, 11th fret, and then 12th fret, but now on the 4th string. Starts up on the 3rd string, then does 4th string. And I'm trying to let this ring while I'm doing that. Okay, so these are just the you know, like the skeleton, right? So I'm going to show you how to put a little meat on this a little bit later. But just so you know, like, where everything is before we start adding in a little bit more groove. Okay, so those are kind of the 2 pieces that I'm going to be teaching you. He does a couple more things in the tune, but let me just teach you this for now. So let's say we're going to do this first thing here 4 times. So let's just do it together. So and you can slide in once you're finished here. So you can slide, which sounds really nice. So 4th time. And now what's really cool is from here, after he does that 4 times, right, we're gonna go into, which kind of really brings it up to another level. I really like this. He did a really cool thing with this. It's kind of like a blues, the way that your ear kind of interprets it, but it's not a blues. It's a singer-songwriter cool thing that has a little bit of bluesy sweetness in there. Okay, so this happens now, bum, 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 and that happens twice. Bum, bum, bum. Or then you can just go back to the main thing. Okay. One more thing that he does, let me show you, that you can play with, you know, make your own, is this. So instead of going back, he goes up. Okay, again, play with this, make it yours, and then with the pinky down here on the 15th fret. Okay, so okay, again, we got too much light in here. Sorry about that. The sun is strong today. Okay, so now let me show you how you could add some cool percussive things in here. Bev, if you're watching, I know you love this. So let's do it. Okay, so I'm starting off here, right? I'm coming down with my hand. Just coming down. You could do it with your thumb, or you could just come down, like make a fist, not tight, just a fist, and just come down. And what you're hearing there is actually the strings touching the frets. And the lower your action is on the guitar, the easier it's going to be to get that sound, right? So, okay. So that's a really cool sound. Play with that. And now, so we're going to do it here. Bum, bum. This one rings a little bit longer. Slap. So, okay. So now we're doing bass, second string, little slap, and then a little flick. I like to do a flick. So, see that? I do a little flick. So I go bass, second string, slap, and then I do a little strum with my first finger. Okay, so, and then something like that. What he does, my friend Antonio, is he does it a little bit more tricky, I kind of think. He goes with the bass, second string, then he does a little slap with his thumb, and then he hits the fourth string. So, and then same thing here. Something like that. So you can play with that. I like to do that flick upwards instead of using my thumb. So, and that's with my first finger there. See that? So, okay, so and again, you can play with this. I never really play it the same. I'm always kind of experimenting and looking for things that are going to sound cool. So kind of the important thing is when you do this one, you get the bass and then the second string, and then with this next one, it's kind of bass third string. Okay, so something like that. So and you can do variations. You see now I automatically did another variation. So what I encourage you to do is now you kind of know where it is. You kind of know where the slap comes in. Experiment with that slap. As an exercise, you could just do bass up, slap up, just to get that slap. And this is the perfect tune to practice this. If you watch my right hand, sometimes I'm just hitting single notes, sometimes I'm strumming with my first finger, both down and up. Sometimes I'm slapping, right? So, another important thing to know here is that none of the notes, when you hit them as open notes, are going to sound bad. Okay, so it gives you this kind of creativity. You know, it gives you this open blank canvas that you can really experiment with, since nothing is going to sound wrong, none of the notes, okay? So for this little part here, I hit the notes, slap, go back, slap, hit the bass, hit this note, slap, slap, back. So see that? Something like that. Again, experiment with this, make it your own. Again, this is the perfect tune to do that. Then when you go up here, you can play this, then grab this note, and then here, experiment. I made a little mistake there, but all of these notes are going to sound good. Okay, so alright, so I hope that gave you some inspiration, some ideas. Make it your own, have fun with it, let me know how it goes, try to get some of that percussive stuff going in there for yourself, and see you very soon. Alright, take it easy, bye bye. Thanks a lot for checking out this lesson. If you liked it, make sure to give me a thumbs up, And now let's go listen to my friend Antonio playing this tune. All right, I'll see you there. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Sorrow, emptiness, anger, helplessness, cold world brought me down. Fragile soul, crying clown, it's so hard to move on. Colorful memories, small room, loud voice, blind faith, my own choice. So hard to move on when I'm part of you. You're part of me. Echoes in eternity. Sings a song, picture says it all. Deep down, pure and free, secretly